Hi, I'm Suzie. Just when we thought the chrome phase was kind of fading a little, oh, I hope not, they've invented unicorn chrome. It's magical. I'm going to show you how to do it. Let's get started. I got my unicorn chrome from Max Estrada. That's exclusive nail couture. It's even packaged in these special little packages. Sometimes it's hard to... He's included an applicator as well. Okay, so what I'm wearing on my nails actually is the silver chrome with a light pink underneath. Now this holographic chrome is sold by weight, so it does look like it's half full. I asked him about that because I felt, but it is sold by weight. So how I prep these nails, because I had the chrome on already, I simply just buffed the surface a little bit, and I've left one finger to show you. I've just got a medium, you can use a fine, and I'm just gonna buff it slightly. I'm gonna cover this because I don't want any old filings in there. So I just buff them, and I've done that to all of them. It actually looks kind of cool. It causes this kind of matte finish, which is a whole other look. Okay, get me glasses for the finer details. Here's a little tip I find. One thing I make sure is, make sure, if you can get in close to see this, you make sure that you buff it right to your cuticle. Don't hurt your cuticle, but get it right to it. When you apply the ShineE or the top coat, get it right in there. Because if there's a little gap, like a little tiny ditch, the powder will settle in there and it'll be all kind of grainy and not shiny. It looks horrible. So just try to get it right up to the very edge. It makes a big difference in the outcome. There's a little finer details. So then I'm gonna take a little bit of alcohol, and I'm just gonna wipe off the dust so it's totally dust-free. Okay, I did that to the rest of them before we got started. Now, if you're applying this onto a natural nail, I do have a video about how to buff the natural nails properly before we do this. If you're doing it on a natural nail, you do wanna do a base coat down first. This already has coats on it and it's on acrylic, so we don't need to do that. So here's the trick to it. I'm just gonna do one and show you. I'm gonna put a little brace here, just to make sure it's nice and steady when you're watching. So when I was buffing, obviously I buffed a little. It doesn't really matter because it's gonna cover that. This is a no wipe gel top coat. And I'm gonna get it right to the cuticle, as I said. Now it's hard because you don't want to touch the skin. Just get as close as you can. I'll just do a couple here. I mean, I'll do them all for the reveal, but just for the demo. I'm a little sensitive to getting all those little corners because we photograph it so closely and it's blown up. It's a big picture, so I want to make sure that it's right? To the naked eye so much, you don't see it so much. So we just want to nuke this for 10 to 15 seconds. You still want to leave it a little bit under-cured so this stuff will stick. That's what Max says. So I'm going to do a dip and watch this. That is so mirror. Okay, now there's one difference, and I'm sure you're seeing it or not seeing it. The lights we use are trying to make it so these nails don't glare, so it's easier for you to see. We need a bit of a harder light to see the complete effect. You'll see that in the final reveal pictures. Most people, when you're doing your nails, you're not using the film lights that we're using. You can really see the holo coming out. Holo, how do we pronounce that? You can really see this shine. You can see why it's called unicorn. Okay, I don't want to overdo it because I can't see it that well, but we'll get it into some harder light. Okay, and then you want to top coat it, nice thin layer, even layer of the top coat. And then you want to cure it for the amount of seconds that it's recommended. I believe it's 60. And then I'm going to complete the rest of them, and then we're going to look at the reveals. Look at that. It is a lot like the Holo, but it's very smooth. That is stunning. Now I know why it's so magical and why they call it unicorn. I love it. If you want some unicorn chrome for yourself, you'll find a discount code in the video description below. I hope you enjoyed this as much as I did. That was so much fun. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you in the next video.